Hey Collective, Hippie Gypsy Reader back with another Daily Tarot reading on this September 15th, 2022. Thank you so much for tuning back in over here to my YouTube channel. I appreciate all of you for checking in on today's overall energy for Thursday, September 15th. We are going to go back over that mini reading that I started on those other platforms. This, of course, was initially posted to my TikTok channel. I cross-post to my Instagram and Facebook pages, and then I come over to YouTube to do the extended look of that energy. So we will run out some further clarification, look at some advice, and look at some oracle as well to close out the reading for today. If you are curious about that reading, those links are in the description box attached to this video. Feel free to help yourself. It's a quick 3-minute video. You can run over there real quick and get the initial reaction to the pull and my first perception of the read. I apologize off the bat for all of my clumsy verbiage. Mercury in retrograde is having a time with me, and it's a little toy and it's having a good time at my expense. So thank y'all so much for bearing with me and all of my word stumbles. I'm struggling with this one. This one's intense, so I'm doing my level best. So thank y'all so much for your patience. I know everyone's probably feeling this. We've got 6 planets in retrograde right now, y'all. Crazy. If y'all head over to my Instagram page or Facebook, I have all that information over there as well. I talk about celestial events, post daily affirmations, cross-post all my videos. Y'all head over there, give me a follow if you're not already a follower over there. I appreciate all of that. All of our energetic exchange helps me to attune to all of your energies, so we're going to take what fits and throw out the rest, as this is for the general collective. So remember, just please don't force anything into your world if it just doesn't fit with you. This could be something that has happened, is currently happening, or will be happening. So this is just today's overall energetic pull. So if this reading finds you, it was meant to find you for some reason, and if it resonates, then I'm so glad and thrilled to offer some sort of guidance, clarity, hopefully some advice. I am really hoping for that one. That's my whole reason for being here. I love doing this. Is and see if I can't make sense of some things that have come out. We're going to go back over that energy here real quick, and then we will jump into some deeper clarification, run out some advice, and look at some oracle. As I may or may not have mentioned, if today happens to be your birthday on September 15th, happy birthday. I hope you have a beautiful Thursday birthday. All right. I may not have said that earlier. I apologize. I put it in the clip as I was just so excited about this reading. Let's go back over this real quick, and then we are going to jump right on into that deeper dive. We pulled the Queen of Cups this morning. So Queen of Cups for today is talking about a very nurturing energy. This is somebody who is very emotionally invested. This is somebody who is very empathetic, very kind, very loving energy. This is the most beautiful ordained cup in the entire deck. Every other cup pales in comparison. Even the Ace of Cups is not as gorgeous. It has some lettering on it, and it's got a bird flying in, and it runs over because the cup runneth over, as it does here. We got that Ace of Cups showing up over here, but this one is way more beautiful because this is a very nurturing, empathetic, kind, loving, supportive, generous energy coming in with that Queen of Cups. Could be dealing with a water sign. This is that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy as well coming out for us here. So this is something that's very long lasting, as this is a queen. Queens and kings are sitting energy, so that is something that is very enduring. Something's going to be for the long haul. So this is somebody who is very invested emotionally here. So that's beautiful. We have the Six of Cups coming out for clarification. We also have that Star card energy coming out. This could be dealing with an Aquarius here. And we have more cups. I have a feeling this is a love reading with all of these cups coming out. We've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Six of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups. With that Six of Cups energy, this is about past energy coming in. With Mercury being in retrograde, this is not a surprise at all. There is a lot of that past energy that is circulating with you, with your person, somebody that's been on your mind. I promise you, if you're thinking about them, they are thinking about you. This is a big time for that type of energy, and if you can feel that type of exchange happening with somebody who weighs heavily on your mind, chances are they are probably thinking about you too, to some degree, if not the same. So bear that in mind. So we do have past memories of love. This is some sort of fondness and looking back. This is memories of love that is coming through for us. We have a lot of hopes and dreams with this energy. We're looking for, and this is transformative as its major arcana. So this is very hopeful. We're very, this is that star card. So we're wishing upon a star that our dreams come true with this energy. This could also be somebody that's in the spotlight. This could also be about taking a relationship public, is another possibility with that hope card coming out. And that star card energy, that's about being in the public eye. So this could be about taking something and being public about some sort of offer coming in, because we do have that Two of Cups. This is a divine spiritual union. This is a divine partnership. This is something that is divinely guided and something that is pressed upon us from universe, from God, from source, from your guides, what have you, but this is something that is divinely guided. So that is very, very profound energy coming in. Bottom of the deck over here, we have the Ace of Cups. So this is a new love offer coming in. This could be something from the past that's coming to bring something that's a better suited option for this current time versus something that was in the past. So this could be something, I am ready to commit now. I want to make this new offer with you. I see the value in what you are offering, and I would like to come back to you. I have a lot of hopes and dreams that this will be fulfilled. I would like to have this divine, spiritually guided partnership happen, and I'm offering this new emotional investment with you as well here. So that is a very strong story that I have coming out. That is my initial reaction when everything came out. It was very profound. Over at the bottom of this deck, we had the Emperor card. So this is somebody who is very committed. This is the King of all kings. This is somebody who is loyal, devoted, deeply and profoundly committed to anything that they have an investment in. So this is all the kings combined here. And then below that, we have the King of Wands. So this is somebody with a plan. This is somebody who is a businessman, an entrepreneur. This is somebody who is putting a plan forward to be able to have a lot of passions and drive towards something that they are working towards here. We have that Nine of Swords energy coming in. So we are a little bit stressed, could be offering some sort of sleepless nights. This could be your person that is bringing this offer in. They're maybe anxious and scared and worried if this isn't going to go well. They have put a lot of planning and a lot of thought and careful strategic planning into this here with that King of Wands and then the Emperor. This is somebody who is, I am going to promise to be more committed and loyal and devoted to this energy. And I feel like I just have to have this come through. This is that Nine of Swords energy. And I'm losing sleep over this. I'm really stressed. I'm worried. I'm anxious. I deeply want to commit to this. I'm willing to put in the hard work. I'm ready to be in this for the long haul. This is the most long-lasting, sturdy energy with both feet firmly planted on the ground here. This is somebody who is really going to put in the hard work. They got their slow and steady wins the race type of energy. They're going to take their time and make sure that this planning goes according to how they are foreseeing it here, with somebody being abundant. Look at these energies here. These two queens are the most family-oriented, committed type of energies as far as queens go, besides the Empress. So this is somebody who is emotionally committed. This is somebody who is abundantly committed. So this is somebody who will manifest with you. This is somebody who will help you obtain your household security. And this is somebody who will help you build your home. This is somebody who will make it beautiful, luxurious, help you to work with that Emperor energy as far as planning and manifesting here. We have a lot of court cards right up front. Couple of kings, couple of queens, the Emperor. Here comes the Fool card talking about new beginnings. So this is somebody who's taking a leap of faith and they're wanting to complete those karmic cycles that have happened before. So this is about a completion of some sort of cycle that is on its way to being done. And you feel like there'll be a lot of victory and success with that Six of Wands. This again is about some sort of public notoriety. So this is about being successful, taking this into the public eye, being very forthright with it. We have a bit of sadness. We're focusing on our losses and not on our gains with that Five of Cups energy. This could be something about feeling some sort of regret, some sort of missed opportunity as well. And we have the Knight of Cups coming in. So with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Cups. My only concern with these Knights is that they are in and out. They do not get off their horses. They are in and out type of energy. These are the most long-lasting. These are the most likely to stick around for a longer haul, but they still are on those horses. Let's not forget that. So we have a couple of different paths that we are choosing between. So we're deciding between two different ways of going about something that we have been planning. We've been putting our efforts and our thought process into a couple of different ideas, and we're just kind of waiting to see which one is going to pan out. We have one that is tied to a wall. We have one that we are got a firm grip on. So something is very long lasting, very deeply committed. This is something that is new. It's a possibility. So that's another energy that could be coming through here. There's that Queen of Wands, more court cards. This is somebody who's very sexy, very attractive, very passionate. And then we have the Judgment card. So you're making a final judgment call. I do like the fact that there are so many court cards here because it does speak to the importance of this investment versus it being a bunch of pages. It's pages, there's a little bit of an immaturity, there's a little bit of, you know, kind of flighty type of, yeah, let's see what happens. Here's a possibility. What do you think? The Knights are a little bit more serious about that, but they're just kind of, well, what do you think? I'm ready to bounce if you don't like it. I'm not in this if you're not in it. And then you have the Kings who are sitting down and they're going to want to talk. They're going to want to work out a plan. They're going to think about an action. This guy here, this is Aries energy coming through also. This guy here has all of the knowledge, all of the wisdom, all of the capabilities, and this is somebody who would like you to just kind of go along with what they have going on. And the fact that this came out on top with that Emperor energy, this is somebody who's coming in strong. They're coming in very strong. They've got a lot of ideas, a lot of passion driven behind them, and a lot of initiative that is pushing forward to have this Emperor come through with this emotional offer at this time. This is pretty much what I'm feeling here. So it was the King with the, was that right? Yes. That way. Okay. I'm remembering. Okay. So over here with this new love offer, this is somebody who wants to bring in a lot of balance. They want to have some sort of karmic justice with the Justice card coming in. Could be dealing with a Libra as well. So this is somebody who wants to work with you to help everything kind of be more fair, more balanced. We have partnerships and alliances with that Three of Wands. So we have the Two of Wands over here, and this is about movement forward. We're moving ahead with an action to be able to partner up with others, to have some sort of alliance, to be able to forge ahead. After the 3 is the 4, which is about a firm foundation, and that's that 1111 card. So that is about celebratory type of energy. We have the Seven of Swords, Mercury, Seven of Swords energy right underneath. So there is deception and envy. This could be somebody having a strategy about how to best proceed here. So this doesn't always have to be about that liar, cheater energy. This is something that you could be worried about. We have that 9 of Swords and then we have the 7 of Swords. You could feel like if this is somebody from your past that has had that flighty in and out energy and you don't trust them, this could be a lingering energy here that you are just kind of in your head. You're worried and stressed that it's going to be more of the same. And this is somebody that's just not really going to be, you know, able to put in the effort like you were promised or like you require for this to be an ultimate commitment. So where you are worth the investment and you feel like this is something that you're ready to take a leap of faith on. You want to close out this old cycle because you feel like there could be some success, but you have this sadness that's lingering. You do feel this sadness from somebody who was in and out with their previous love offer. You're deciding on a couple of different paths. Do you stay independent? Do you stay, you know, your vibrant, sexy self and just kind of go off on your own and reject this offer? Are you going to make a final judgment call for this offer coming in? Do you feel like they're still in their Knight of Wands energy, that this is still a player? Do you trust them? You know, you're kind of feeling like, I've had a lot of sacrifices. Could I need to look at this from a different perspective to be absolutely sure? Because I'm scared, I'm worried, I'm going to hang out for a second and make sure. Because we have this Two of Cups energy coming in. Is this offer going to be equal and fair with the Six of Pentacles? Is it going to be a nice balanced relationship this time with the Justice card coming in? That is a possibility. We have that lingering worry. Nine of Wands. We're very guarded. We're very protective. We have that wounded warrior. You're finding your spiritual strength to endure the possibility of going through this again. Is it going to be worth it? Is it going to pan out? You're in your head. Eight of Swords. We're trapped in fear. This is a very strong energy, and it's very understandable when somebody has moved away from you and they just kind of left you to the side and they go off, possibly doing something else to see if something else was, you know, more worth their time. Now they're coming back. Now what do? You feel like, okay, am I just supposed to be sitting here waiting for you? And now that you've had your fun, you've had your little test drive, and it didn't go according to plan, you're going to come back to the old reliable. You know, you feel a little in your head about this. Obviously, with good reason. That's, you know, not a very good, happy place to feel whenever we're being pushed aside in that type of energy. So here we have the Chariot card. So we could be dealing with a Cancer. So this is about a triumph. This is about a success. This is about positive movement forward, because this is movement. That Chariot card is movement. And we have the Lovers card. So this could be about a Gemini. This could be about a choice that we're making to have this union come in. Six of Pentacles again. So that equal reciprocity, that equal give and take, this fair, this balanced type of symbiotic relationship. Is this temptation going to come back in? Here comes that Devil card. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Is there going to be something that we're going to have to get over, that we're going to have to release here with that Devil card coming in once again? This is the Truth card. So we have a judgment again. So we have a final judgment call coming in. And this is something that is transformative. This is final. Once you make this call, this is it. You have this Light card coming in. So you have that Sun card. So this is a final call. You're either going to be happy or you're going to stand your ground again and be very guarded and protective and move back into this pre-Empress single energy. And you will leave this behind. You have no problem doing it because you've done it before. With that emotional withdrawal coming in. We have that Eight of Cups coming out here. You're ultimately the Empress. We have the Empress energy coming through. This could be something that you're looking to nurture, but you will nurture yourself over anything else first and foremost, because you have learned that lesson from before, because you have to love yourself first and foremost. Absolutely, you've learned that. We're moving on to calmer waters with that Six of Swords energy. And again, movement, decisions, choices to move on, to press ahead. We're using our wisdom and our strength to have a very deep commitment to ourself, to our learning, to these lessons that we are able to take to have us push forward. There goes my ear. To have these lessons that we have learned to help us to make these decisions. All right, let's see what our spirit guides want to say for clarification. Get a little bit deeper look. We'll look at Six of Cups first, and then the Star card, and then the Two of Cups, and then the Queen of Cups. My camera feels crooked. Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Hierophant. So you have a reality check coming in. This could be somebody from the past feeling like they want to commit to you because they had a missed opportunity and they're now seeing that. With the Six of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Four of Swords. So somebody's really contemplating this. They're feeling very in their head about this. They really want to make sure they're meditating on this. They're kind of finding some introspection on the best way to proceed. We're going to look at the Star card. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So you have a lot of hopes and dreams. You have a lot of hopes that this is not going to be imbalanced again. You're very hopeful in your head. Judgment card reversing. Queen of Wands. So again, we have karmic lessons coming out. So you are really confident and very optimistic that this karmic lesson was understood and learned. Maybe you feel like there was some sort of unfair blame about this being a bad connection, about this being incompatible, and you're a little bit more confident with these hopes and dreams that this could be different this time. Let's look at that Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So we do have a new opportunity coming through here. This is something that's offering stability, a return of your investment. Who doesn't want a return of their investment? I mean, when you invest a lot of time and energy into somebody, you know, it takes a lot from you. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. It's a lot of your precious, valuable, limited time that you chose to provide to somebody else, to offer them, you know, entertainment, guidance, an ear, consoling. You know, this is energy exchange. You know, if you go as far as to have physical energy exchange, then that's a mark that impacts your chakras, that impacts your soul, and that is energy that gets created and it's just there. And then what do you do with that? It's just lingering in space. You haven't closed it out, you haven't done anything with it. Somebody just came along, you decided to exchange energy, and then they moved along. What do you do with all that? So this is about you just kind of processing all of that previous effort, that previous work that you put in, and just feeling like, am I going to go through this again? Is this something that I can endure again? Is this going to be a good return of my investment? Here, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune on top of the Two of Cups, that's pretty promising. Not going to lie. We have, okay, the High Priestess flipped over, so we have could have some revealed secrets coming out whenever this comes back in. This could be somebody coming forward and confessing some things to you that will help you kind of see things clearly, and that will help you to be able to bond deeper. So this is something that we're hopeful for as well. Queen of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the World card. So even though you are loving and nurturing, you are not afraid to cut somebody out of your life. And you have shown it before that you can do it again. Here comes the Ten of Cups and the Tower reversing. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star reversed. So even though you are in this energy of wanting to be a loving partner, you want to be this nurturing, empathetic, kind, sensitive, loving energy in the partnership. But the Queen of Swords is yielding her sword, and she's got her hand out, and she's like, whatever you got, I'm ready for it. I'm going to offer you my cup, and I'm allowing this to happen, but I have a sword too. I have this sword, and I am not afraid to cut this off again, because I have done it before and I have no problem doing it again. I was very successful in healing. I was very successful in, you know, having, you know, here's that World card, completing this cycle. You know, even though it was a feeling of resisting change, ultimately you were very happy. So I do feel like, okay, this is somebody who's using their head and their heart. Somebody is very intelligent, very clear-minded. You do ultimately see success and achievement with this, accomplishments coming through for us, and complete happiness. Here's that Ten of Cups. We've got, you know, if somebody's in their complete emotional independence, they have that Nine of Cups energy. You're coming in offering that extra love to make it a complete and total partnership. That's that Ten of Cups energy. And this is about complete happiness, fulfillment, abundance, true love, dreams coming true. We have the Star card about dreams coming true. This is definitely something from the past. This could be some energy from the past for some of you. If this is not somebody coming back from the past, if you've closed all those doors and that's not a possibility, this could be something from the past of a lesson. With all this Hierophant energy and the Emperors, this is some sort of a lesson learned that is allowing you to be able to process this new love offer coming in, because you've learned these lessons and you're able to help propel you into a divine karmic partnership that is supposed to be what is absolutely divinely guided for you. Because, you know, when we get rejection from something that we thought we wanted, sometimes it turns out to just actually be God's protection. And this has come up in a few of my oracle cards as well in my other readings. Rejection is God's protection. So whenever we feel like, oh my gosh, I wanted that so badly, I worked so hard at it, I invested so much of myself, we want that return. But ultimately, if it's not a good investment, then universe, God, source, guides, what have you, they're going to cause a circumstance to happen to make that connection not be anymore. Because, you know, we have soulmates, we have karmic connections, we have soul contracts, we have bump contracts. These things come along from the other side. These are friends from our other side sending these connections to be able to bump us on our correct path. And I do feel like once you heal from something from your past and you're able to truly let it go, then it allows for this new love to flow in. And that is something that is absolutely beautiful. But you have to heal and release the past in order to allow that beautiful new divine, absolutely universally guided connection to come in for you. Because you have to be able to release that past. You have to have that balance, that peace, that tranquility. You have divine partnerships coming in, but you're trapped in your head. You have that wounded warrior. You're fearful that this is just not going to be a success. With this Lover's card, is it going to be equal? You know, that's a very valid fear. But if we heal, which means, okay, that's all good and well to say go and heal. Okay, fine, I'll go heal. Healing is about sitting and understanding what was the lesson in that connection. Where was I supposed to understand why this union occurred? Why did this painful circumstance happen? What was the lesson there? Okay, got it. Now, you assign that instance a meaning, and therefore you look for ways in your life that that lesson applies. And so you start applying those lessons to your life. And then you're thankful that it happened. You're thankful that everything went down that way because it allowed you to be able to propel you to the future. And that's about transmuting that energy to fuel to help us on our path. And then we're thankful for those bonds and those connections and anything that has happened because it made us stronger. You know, some connections are sent to help us to teach us self-love. Some are sent to teach us how to value our self-worth and understand, you know, how much value you actually have. And those are all these lessons are. You know, we hang on to things out of comfort, desire, what have you, but if universe doesn't want you to have it, universe doesn't want you to have it. And those are tower moments. These are death card moments. These are things that you cannot stop from happening. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. So, but when we heal and process and allow for these new connections to come in, because we have released the past and it's no longer anything tying or anchoring us to these sad moments, and we're then thankful that they happen, then we're allowing new, better suited energy, better suited energy to come in to be able to allow us to have our divine unions as universe sees fit. Somebody that's, you know, a better match per se. Wow, my ear's going super high frequency there. It said, what? That hurt a little. Yowza. Okay, that must have been a very true message for somebody out there. I hope that helped. Okay. I do feel like you're ultimately processing this healthily, and you're looking at ways to kind of look at, you know, how to really process this carefully, methodically, so that you are understanding it for its true nature instead of trying to tie it to things that aren't there. You know, we have to come into everything with a clean slate and not pin our problems of our past people on the new people coming in. That's not theirs. They didn't do anything like that, and that's something that we have to completely release and let go of so that we can allow a clean slate for the new person coming in. It's only fair. It's only fair that we allow somebody that we're bringing into our lives to have a clean, fair shot at us seeing if this union is going to be something that could stand the test of time and have that 10 of Cups moment. We've got 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I mean, my hand won't turn like that. There we go. This is gorgeous energy coming in, you guys. This is gorgeous. I love this reading. I wish this was my reading. Okay, and speaking of, we have the Star card reverse. So there's, and then the 10 of Wands. So we are really working hard on hanging on to these disappointments. There's some disappointments here, and we're carrying these burdens of these disappointments. And I feel like this is something that we have got to find a way to let go of. This is a closed-minded energy with the Page of Wands reversing. We have the Queen of Cups reversing. So if you have this closed-minded energy, it has you in this energy of feeling blocked, smothering. You have a spiteful, vengeful energy. This is that lack of trust. So exactly what I was saying. There's the absolute need to assign these things a meaning so that we can truly release our past and allow for something new to come in, if that is your message. We have the Temperance card coming in. So we have a balance and a peace coming through whenever we do that healing. That balance and peace comes through. We're rising above. We're surviving the disaster with the 10 of Swords reversing. Page of Cups coming in. So we're able to accept an apology. We do have these new offers coming through for us at this time. We're looking at new crushes. We have admirers. 8 of Cups. So we're leaving something behind, and we're emotionally leaving something that we're having to walk away from. We're finding our introspection and ultimately pulling away. Okay. Very good. I'm going to stop there with more cups, because I feel like there were so many cups here that is the message. This is a love message for you guys today, and that's beautiful. Let's look at some wisdom, and then we'll look at, I think, the star codes. Yeah, we'll look at star codes tonight. Come to the edge. That's about having trust. And then breathe. I pull breathe a lot. I think everybody needs to just go to that meditative healing state and breathe. Thank you, universe, for taking me right there. Did y'all see that? Flipped right to it. That's amazing. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses. Breathe in the sunlight and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. I'm going to read the relationship message from this. Okay, so it says, don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Exactly. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. We do have patience coming out here with the Temperance card. We have the Temperance card calling for patience. The Queen of Cups is a very patient energy. We have the Hierophant coming in here. So there's a lot of call for a lot of patience, a lot of balance, a lot of equality. So very much in our head about needing to be more patient. And this meditation call, I'm telling you guys, meditation is the key to a lot of our health issues. I do believe that'll help with a lot of that stress and anxiety, especially allowing us to be able to center and calm ourselves, to be able to find that peace and allow that message to come in and flow freely through us through meditation. Absolutely. So, okay, we have Come to the Edge, number 36. Oh, right there. Thank you. I'm going to read the relationship message. Okay, it's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, and say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith with that Fool card coming out. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step towards the gods, and they will deliver what you truly desire. Beautiful. That's about courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear and accepting risk. Interesting. Interesting, especially when I was talking about processing that past pain and being able to move ahead, but doing it clearly and concisely so that we are in a clear palette and we're not bringing in any past energy ties to our new connection, so that we can be totally healthy and totally clear to be able to offer everything a fair and balanced shot. And let's hope and pray that the person coming into our lives has done the same, so that we can have a true and deep shot at making this union what the divine wants it to be, obviously, what the divine is calling for at this time. So, beautiful. All right, let's move on to the Starcodes Astro Oracle. Let's see here. I'm just gonna, boom. Fourth house on the bottom, that's Cancer energy, ironically enough. And then we have Saturn about structure. So we pulled structure, and then the fourth house is on the bottom. Oh my gosh, it took me right to the fourth house. Interesting. Let me read that first since I'm here. Okay, so wow, there's a lot here. Healthy work-life balance. Okay. So this fourth house is about home. So this is about making your home a beautiful place where you go to kind of feel your sanctuary, but it's also about, oh, excuse me, I was holding the wrong line. So home is about building your home to be someplace that you seek solace and you have your sanctuary where you find your peace and your happiness and your joy, but it's also about not being wrapped up and consumed in it. Don't hide in this home but rather use it as a place where you collect your love and you collect yourself and you rest and you recharge and you have a place of beauty and of love and of sanctity that you can come to. And then also be able to leave behind and know that this is the place you are returning to after you go out into the world to do your divine work and your spiritual guided missions in life. But you have this home base that you are currently protective of at this time. So that is what your divine is calling you to look at, is about your fourth house energy, which is about your home. So focus on your home, make your home something of a place of love, a place of comfort, a place where you would want to actually spend a lot of time, but then don't become a prisoner in there. Don't be so emphatically in love with it that you don't leave and you don't have any kind of life. So that's about having a total balance there as well. But building that up so that you can bring in a divine partnership and them being impressed with your home, that's pretty cool. That makes them want to hang out there too, you know what I mean? So then everybody wants to be there, and that's a good time. So I'm a Cancer, so I love my home energy. So yeah. It's hard for me too because I like to be at home. It's hard for me to get out, but I do every once in a while, but it's pretty draining. It's draining being an empath and highly sensitive like that and being very intuitive, and man, it's draining. So just bear that in mind, to constantly cleanse. Do your salt baths, do your sound cleansing baths, do your meditation, stay healthy. So, all right, Saturn. Moving on to Saturn. Interestingly, I want to show you all this. I pulled 42 for home, and then this is 24. So 42, 24. We are mirroring. So Saturn is about structure, which is about, I associate that with like work, working hard on something. So we'll go over to 24. So structure, think of Saturn as a martial arts master, pushes you to grow throughout workouts, discipline, and tests that allow you to prove what you know, both to yourself and others. So look for a mentor or choose to mentor another. Honor the teacher, but don't give your power away. And then, yeah, this is about studying growth. Look pragmatically. Let's see. To structures of projects. So this is about working. So this is about structures and projects and things of that nature. So be careful not to cling to old conceptions of success or hold on to brittle system that restricts potential and leaves people discouraged. So definitely about not being entirely too rigid and too structured and holding on to old practices. And this is about allowing for growth. Holding boundaries and being firm with that, but also allowing it to also have this kind of penetrable boundary where this is not something that is so rigid that you're not allowing anything else in, because true growth is allowing for knowledge and other information to flow so that you are constantly evolving and progressing. Because if we just, lock up and think we know everything, you're actually quite dumb if you think you know it all. That's very close-minded. That's like people who think Earth is the only thing that matters. Like, I mean, yeah, kind of, but like there's a giant galaxy of, many, many infinite amounts of other galaxies where other life is possible. And, in the grand scheme of things, it makes us speck of a speck of a speck. It really puts things into perspective. You know what I mean? And it's just about thinking bigger. It's about being more, not even worldly. It's about being even bigger than that. Just being deeper connected to source is how I feel like it is. It's bigger than just this. So that's how I feel. I mean, take that as it resonates. Okay, I'm going to flick a few messages out from your higher self, and then we're going to wrap it up with that. So we'll see. Just a few. Okay, remember, many of the clouds casting shadows aren't real. So that's about all of those. When you think that there are a lot of dark times there, then these are, you know, moments that are passing, and these are moments that are not lasting, and these are shifting and changing and evolving. So just don't hold on to those moments, as they are constantly fluid. So your life is at a turning point right now, and you are ready. So that's about definitely understanding and manifesting and being in that affirmation mindset of being ready and going and being confident and secure with your path. So let go of the idea that you're not ready. That's funny that these came out. Okay. This is a deep message of saying go for it, because you are definitely ready. And I feel like the divine is absolutely saying your life is at a turning point right now. You're ready. Let go of the idea that you're not ready. Feels like a sentence. Life will be a roller coaster. Enjoy the ride and stop trying to be in control. That's about throwing your hands up and just letting go and letting the universe kind of guide you where it needs you. New chapters require a new version of you. That's about changing. To change your personality, you have to change your personal reality. You have to change everything around you to change inside of you. So, and then if you are going to change yourself, which is totally possible to do that, it's totally possible to reprogram yourself, let people know so you don't freak everyone out. Just, the next couple of years, here's a heads up. I'm going to be progressing and evolving and changing, and I'm going to be, you know, just a heads up that you're probably not going to recognize me in a matter of, you know, from week to week. I'm gonna hopefully keep on evolving and growing. So just a heads up. Don't call the funny farm. I'm growing, and that involves changing, and it involves a new version of myself. So uproot your life and leave all that is familiar to you. Wow. Wow, that's a total reboot moment. That's interesting. Those are not bad. I can tell you I have lost everything a couple of times and had to start over again from scratch. And that's not a bad thing. It's very cleansing. It's very freeing to not have anything. I'll tell you that right now, interestingly enough. You know, we worry and we fret about losing everything, but once you do, man, is it freeing. It really is, interestingly enough. All right, collective, I feel like that was your message for today, for September 15th. I hope this resonated, and I thank y'all so much for tuning in over here to my YouTube channel. I'm so appreciative of all of our energetic currency that's being exchanged. I'm loving it. Be sure and like, share, comment, subscribe so I can better attune to your energies. If you head on over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, give me a follow over there. That's more ways that we can exchange energy as well. Not to mention, I'm posting all kinds of stuff on there all the time. So even if I'm not able to produce a video, I'm still going to put up daily affirmations and post celestial events and try and be as present there as I possibly can. So there's always something new coming out. So be sure and check that description box below or attached to this video for information on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading if you are so inclined, and also information about all the decks that I happen to use. I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. I will see you all very soon. Have a great day.